All right, Tejas. I want to talk to you about your experience in working with us so far through this GSD, but I got to first start off with a compliment, man. You are a man of taking action and just GSD and getting shit done. So I want to congratulate you there first.
Thank you. Yeah, working on that, trying to get better. But yes, it's been very helpful seeing you guys doing it, and then trying to replicate it, right? Like, so it's good, like being in that environment. I see you, Cody, everybody, other people taking action, and that motivates you, right? So 100%.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And one of the things is like what people don't realize when you're in like a program, it's the energy, not just of what you're learning and the access and the all weekly calls that we're doing, but it's also just like when somebody posts a win, you're like, fuck, that I need to get a win. So it kind of gives you that energy. So it's not like jealousy now, it's more collaboration and crowdsourcing, like new friends and new people you can do business with and learn from little mistakes. Cause I see people grow so fast where they're like, now giving advice where I'm like, wow, this is awesome. Like Tejas can now guide younger agency owners or people who you've already solved the bottleneck for and give them amazing advice too.
100%. And that's the thing, right? Like, I think in the beginning, I don't know if it was like a lot of people maybe struggle or they think like, but nobody can have all the clients to themselves, right? Like, no matter how good they are or what they are, right? Like, it's a very big ocean out there, and everybody will have their own portion of the business regardless, right? It's just the more you do after that, the more you're going to get, right? So it's good to be around good people, like, especially everybody in the group is very good, supportive. Uh, I see a lot of time people asking questions. People jump in, like when you guys are not available, they wherever they feel like they can give advice and stuff like that, they do it, right? And whenever you guys are available, you jump in as well. So that's been really amazing. I think it's great support being around that group, and it's been helping for sure. Yeah.
Awesome, man. So really quickly, what was the problem that you were having before you started working with us?
So it's a long story, but I'll try to keep it short. Like I'm not new to marketing, right? This is I'm been very good with technology. So I did my bachelor's in IT and everything, right? So I was doing full-time job, and then I started doing my own business. It was a little bit different IT and security business that I started. I left my really good job, and I just wanted to do it. So I did that, scaled it using just online marketing and stuff like that, right? But it was a different business, and I realized I was good at this thing, and I used to enjoy this. So after a certain period of time, when I met my partner, we decided to team up and focus just on marketing. So I had two really good business doing more than six figures and multiple six figures that I already scaled up, right? And then I decided to jump into marketing. I partnered with my the guy that I met. He was also doing marketing. Then we focused into real estate marketing. We started at that point. I was already running other business, right? So for my problem was focus. In the beginning when I started, I was doing too many things. It was because it was making me money, right? And this was new things. Obviously, it's kind of hard to let go of something that's making you money at the in the beginning, right? And I did wanted to do this really well, but and then we started focus. We decided we'll focus just on real estate marketing because he was doing marketing and he also got his license after that. And we started with helping out a brokerage, and we went into a model where we'll get paid on commission only. We were literally helping people for free, like we're not charging them anything, and just because we wanted to do it, right? So we thought it could be a good look, still business, like 25%, out of, we live in Vancouver, like homes are like $1 million, each commission could be still like 20 with 25%, it still could be a lot of money. That's a model we decided to start with. We failed miserably because a lot of people were just not either closing or not serious, or they we give them appointments, they wouldn't show up or pick up calls, and we were losing money, like stuff like that, and we were spending out time. So we stopped that model. Then we partnered up with just we started working in a close partnership, and started helping just them, and then other people we started getting referrals and here and there. So I was never really focused more on growing my agency. I was good at marketing. I knew how to get leads and business and stuff like that. And I was just helping in a closed circle kind of thing, right? First brokerage and the people that I knew, and then I started getting referrals. Then obviously that didn't work out as well for whatever reason, another long story. But that's when I decided, like, enough is enough. Like, I'm just gonna start doing this just as a business, no more charity. I'm gonna start people charging, like, this is the service. If you can afford, great. If not, I'm sorry, right? Like, things like that. And we then basically so I started doing full-time marketing. My partner, he started doing full-time real estate, and I was looking for somebody who is really good in marketing, really good at real estate. And I was following you from some time. I was seeing, like, you were really good. Cody, then I followed Cody after that, I think. Then I got into your group and I was showing you guys are doing really great. I was looking for help on, like, then how do I start my agency in a way so I can scale as an agency, not just as a, like, other models here and there that I was working before. So that's when I reached out. My problem was how to scale faster with all the systems, and, like, making sure that what I'm doing is the right thing, or because it's always good to learn from people who have done it, right? So obviously, like, you guys were doing really well. I was seeing and everything. I even signed up on a couple of your courses, and it was really good, right? So I was very comfortable. Like, I knew I was going to work with you at some point in time. I know when we talked in the beginning, I even told you that. But then I think just the timing came, and that's why I think signed up and reached out to you, right? That I think this is time. Let's see what we can do, because I was serious at that point. That I'm just gonna I let go of my other stuff. I still didn't let go completely. I'm working on that. I sold my one business, and I'm still running my other business right now, but it's very less involvement. I'm focusing mostly 90% on this side of my business, and I'm that's why basically I wanted some help, guidance, to learn from people who are good, who know their shit, right? And just go from there. Yeah. So that's why I think we reached out. The problem was basically, how do I scale to, like, to a point where I was just getting business here and there from referrals, because from some friends, family, and stuff like that, to go to, like, where I can reach out to more people and stuff like that, right? So sorry, it was a really long answer, but I think it was necessary.
No, that's great. Like, what are some, like, excuse me, what are some of the, like, the best uh learnings that you've taken from this group? Because, like, before you answer that question really quickly, I hope you know that you still have the record of fastest 4K close, because I think you did that in the first 2 hours, because we
Yeah,
got off the coaching call and we're like, hey, do the re-offer. This really works. And you
that,
called the old leads, and
yeah.
you had 4K in 2 hours from joining the program.
Yeah, so this was really cool. Before I started, I made up my mind, because we all sign up for a lot of different shit, right? But we never we do work or take action, right? When I signed up here, I committed to myself, hey, I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna do what they tell me to do, right? And then if I fail, right, then I can go talk to this guys that, hey, what did I do wrong? But if I don't do it, like, I have no right. Like, I made myself accountable before I signed up. Like, I committed that to myself, right? I believe when I talked to you, and when I did a payment, everything, I think it was Thursday or something. I remember in the evening, 6 p.m., we set up a call, 5 or 6 p.m. We talked about it, and we booked up our onboarding call on Monday, right? Between that time, like, this is what I did. I committed to myself. I'm going to do whatever it takes to succeed, and make sure, like, I go up from here, right? I just didn't want it to be this another course that people buy, or I've bought, like, and I don't take action. I've done that many times too, right? And I don't know if everybody does that, but I've done it multiple times, and I was just sick of it, right? Like, I need to start taking action, right? And you guys are all about that. I really loved, like, you and Cody, like, even your group is like, get shit done, like, it's like straightforward, like, and I see you guys are taking action. It's amazing. And it really helped me, because you told me right after the call, I asked you, like, what should I do first? You told me, try this. I did exactly that. Reached out to my existing and the old clients, and I told them, hey, you like this? How about we do this? And it was really very easy close, right? So it really worked out well. And yeah, maybe fastest collection. Yeah. for sure.
Yeah, 2 hours is a record. I mean, maybe there will be another agency owner out there that breaks it, but for now, you own the record. So tell me this, Tejas, what made you take a chance on working with us?
Honestly, you guys are real deal. Everything and anything that you guys are even providing for free is itself is a lot of value. On top of that, even like every time like I see you guys are giving live content, things like that, taking action and everything. I was looking for something like that because uh, I think that's what I needed to move forward, right? So it really attracted me. Obviously, like you guys are also one of the best out there, right? So I wanted to work with you guys, and I can learn more, grow more, things like that, right? So yeah.
Awesome, man. So tell me about the moment, like, because I know that every agency out there, like, there's bottlenecks, there's struggles, there's fear factor. Like, will this course work? Will this work for me? Am I the right guy? What am I even doing in life? When was the moment that you realized that what we teach actually works for you?
I think probably one I started when I started looking at your in the group like GSD and the real estate ads. I think you have two groups, right? So I was in both of those groups. Just a first of all, free content was also really valuable,
Mhm.
and I signed up on your low offer. I think $7 or something like that, right? And then I purchased your master class, something which was like hundreds. I don't remember right now, but something like that. And both of there was amazing value, right? Like you guys are actually giving out a lot of value and help and stuff like that. So I knew at that point, and I talked to you before too, right? So you're real. I know I didn't sign up at that time. I was in a different phase at that time, probably during one of the phases that I mentioned below before. But I knew even at that time, just when I talked to you, that you guys are a real deal. And I would definitely want to work with you guys. And then just this happened, and I was looking forward to just get started and just ramp it up, right? So that's when I reached out to you guys, I think, and we went from there. Yeah.
So tell me what's going on in the agency now. Like, where are you now? Like, how do you feel about that too?
Huh. Very good. I obviously like there's always going to be challenges, right, at every stage. But I think when I started with you guys, I was anywhere between I think 5 to 10, and I think because it's just all the business like referrals and things like that, right? And I was seeing that from for some time, right? Like for a few months, it was just staying at there a little bit up and down, right? I was really wanted to scale past that, and right now. So I think in the first month, I don't remember exactly, but I think in the second month, I think I crossed 25K, and it's been 25K nonstop after that, almost close to that, right? Pretty much, I'm doing that. I'm trying to next goal is 50K. I've been struggling there right now, very honest, but so working on that, obviously, we'll see. But yeah, but it's still
That's a
pretty
big
good.
jump. That's
Yeah.
that's about an extra $250,000 a year.
Yeah.
So congratulate yourself on that. But I'm glad that what I like about you and working with you is that you just casually said 25K and the next goal is 50. That's the mentality I have. I celebrate for a nanosecond and then it's like goal reached. Why did it take me so long? New goal. so but take a moment to like appreciate yourself, high five yourself, your partner, and anybody around you, because it's lonely as an entrepreneur and we have to take those moments of gratitude because
100%.
that kind of releases some endorphins in our head to basically say I am worthwhile, I am accomplished, versus constantly like beating down on ourselves saying like why am I not at 50K? It's like no, like next energy and effort, because new level, new damn devil, right? Because like it's different in your life when you're under 25 30K, and then 30 to 50 is a whole different level of problems that you're going to run into, like hiring, delegation, stop micromanaging. Don't believe that you can hire yourself. So there's going to be a different challenge that we'll walk you through too.
100%. Yeah. And what you said was really powerful. I think you're right. This entrepreneur journey is very lonely. A lot of people, I'm sure, they go through this, right? So, what you guys actually provide for anybody who's listening is a great community as well. Really good people, like, people supporting each other. Like, it doesn't feel like, even though it's virtual, but it feels very good. It feels good, being around people who are going through similar stages. It's a good vibe. For anybody who's thinking, like, definitely reach out, check it out. Like, it's really good. I would highly recommend it. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome, man. No, I definitely appreciate that. So, like, what advice would you give to a company that was in your position like 2 or 3 months ago?
Uh, I would definitely say, like, that don't be afraid to invest in yourself, right? Because that's what's gonna help you move forward. A lot of times, like, especially somebody who is, if somebody is in a brand new position, like, you guys provide literally all the tools, every lot of things they need to learn and do. It's a lot of times it's complicated too. Like, for everybody, it's a different challenge, right? Like, uh, I see a lot of times we getting questions in the group for high level and stuff like that, right? Which and you guys also help with that too, right? And people, like, other people jump in too, like I and stuff like that. People who are good at it, right? So you are gonna get those kind of support, like, ready to plug and play a lot of things. You literally don't have to think or question twice, because that's where otherwise you're gonna waste a lot of your time. Yeah, you might be able to figure it out in 1 or 2 years and stuff like that, but why take that road where you can figure it out in less than 3 months, 2 months, right? Like, that's exactly, probably you guys are bundling everything together and giving it to them. If somebody is looking to, if somebody's seriously looking to scale up and they are not afraid to put in the work, I really don't see your program will fail them. Like, it's really no brainer. Yeah.
No, I appreciate that. That's awesome, man. So, Tejas, thanks so much for sharing your time with us today and I appreciate you.
No, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. Anytime.
Awesome.
Yeah.